Hey everybody and welcome to Condish Soundcheck. I'm Scott.
I'm Caitlin.
That's right, I brought Mrs. The Bot Savage back. We're going to do the third Smiths record, The Queen is Dead, if you couldn't tell by the title of the episode. And a little backstory on this album. I don't really like the Smiths.
I was like, what do you know about this album?
I know that of the 4 album covers, it's actually my favorite album cover, but that's not saying much. It's not much, and I'm pretty sure it is just Steven laying there on the right. That is him. It is him, right? It looks like him.
I don't think so. No.
I don't know. It's someone just laying there. For those who are unaware, when I say Steven, I'm referring to Morrissey. As I said in the first episode, I found out that he doesn't like being called by his first name, so I'm referring to him as Steven throughout these reviews. So The Queen is Dead, their third record.
Their best record.
Well, I guess
it's going right in there.
I guess we know how it's ranked.
It's going right in there.
I actually agree.
I thought, okay.
So pretty much all the growing pains from the Smiths and Meet His Murder, I think, have dissipated, and they finally, I think this is where they really found what works. You know, they learned that, like, you know, structure is key, non-preachy, non-songs are not key, and I really feel like this is the first album where I feel like every song felt like a song. You know, like the vocal soloing is like pretty much non-existent here. Everything is precise. Everything has a point. Everything is just I don't know. This is the first Smiths record that I can say I went through thinking this is actually pretty decent.
And I think if you asked the general consensus
General consensus.
I think most people would say The Queen is Dead is their favorite.
I mean, it is legitimately good. Not all the songs sound the same. Like, there definitely is a variety. The vocals don't overpower the music anymore. Because I feel, for me, I think the music of the Smiths is stronger than the vocals. No disrespect to Steven, but I just feel like, again, I just think the band themselves are underrated. Everyone cares more about Steven and his look and his words and everything like that. And that's fine. Like, I get it. But I feel like the band themselves, the musicians, are very underrated. You know, when people talk about the Smiths, you never hear them talk about, like...
they talk about Johnny Marr pretty decently. Like...
One guy... But I think the whole band deserves credit.
No, they do.
But not as much as Morrissey.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of times when people talk the Smiths, it's Morrissey and Marr. I mean,
but I think
they were...
But I mean, like, the whole band as, like, in general, the guitar, the bass, the drums,
no,
I think they all... I think they all really stand out. And this album really shows off what they can do, I think. And I'm just going to jump right...
I think, like, the first song, if we're going to just jump right in there...
I was going to jump right into Best Song, The Queen is Dead.
It's a really good song, and like you're saying, the band, like the drums.
The drums on Queen is Dead is why it's my favorite song.
I would call those fuck you up drums.
Those are drums that's like, listen here, motherfucker. We got something to say. Steven has something to say.
Right out of the gate. And I think that's what was lacking in the other 2 albums.
Like a punch.
Like that first song, just like right in there. You know what you're getting.
This is definitely their best opening song, and I don't know if
I think each member is at their best on the song.
Yeah, and as I've mentioned on like other reviews and on the podcast and stuff, to me a good album is indicative of the first song. To me, sometimes when you got that really good intro, there's something about just that first song just being amazing. And I'm not saying the song is amazing, but it definitely piqued my interest. I would definitely say this is like, that's one Smith song I would listen to on my own. Like, I would put it on without Caitlin around. But yeah, no, I think The Queen is Dead is the best song on this album.
I have a really hard time picking out a favorite on this one. I really love... There's 2 songs that I just really love.
You can cheat on this one.
I can do 2? Okay. So...
As long as you can cheat on this as long as you don't cheat on me.
So the one, I Know It's Over. Oh my gosh. If you don't sing to that song with snot running down your face,
I definitely
just wailing to that. Oh my gosh.
I thought that was I thought that was actually a nice.
It was like
nice
one of
song.
like the best breakup songs. It's got this like 50s ballad feel to it. Like if you're not sobbing and singing to that, then
I didn't think about it like that, the 50s thing, but now that you mention it and I'm thinking about the song, it definitely does.
It does.
Like I wasn't really thinking about it.
I mean, if I was going to break up with you or divorce you, I'd put that on repeat.
that's the
song
one.
I would put on repeat.
That's the one. All right, worst song.
Well, I didn't say my second favorite.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you
said I could
cheated.
cheat.
I forgot you cheated.
Oh,
she cheated on this, not on me. She's good.
Big Mouth Strikes Again. I love that song. I love that song. And it doesn't even fit anything, but I love that song. Like if you can ask my sister, if I'm in the car and we're gonna like turn on the Smiths and we're gonna sing along, I'm singing along to Big Mouth Strikes Again.
If the lyrics were different, I would like that song.
Really?
Wait, I think that's the song. Wait, is that the song? No, that was something else. No, never mind. I'm thinking of a different song. I don't even know what song I'm thinking of. No, I actually kind of like that song. I don't know what he was trying to say, but the vibe I got from it was like he's basically like, yeah, I say shit. That's the vibe I got. It's like, yeah, I say shit. It gets me in trouble. That's the vibe I got. I don't know about you. That's the vibe I got.
I just love that song. Which okay.
Worst.
Me first?
Yes, you first.
Okay, I'm gonna go Some Girls Are Bigger Than Others.
Oh my god, me too! That song was so unnecessary and pointless.
No, it really was. Honestly, how are you gonna follow up There's a Light That Never Goes Out with that song? Like, just end it.
How are you gonna follow up anything? You could have followed up Mita's Murder with that song and I'd still say, like, what the fuck?
It was...
Like, Mita's Murder is a better song than that.
It was a weak song. It was unnecessary. They should have just...
Like I feel like that was their Paranoid. Like a lot of Black Sabbath, they were doing they were doing Paranoid. They needed another song. They hastily put together Paranoid. Now the difference is Paranoid is a great song. Some Girls Are Bigger Than Others is just really dumb. Like I don't even know what point he was trying to get with it.
That some girls are bigger than others.
Like fat or fatter, more mature, both. Like, there were no lyrics to back it up. It was literally just, he would say the title of the song, he might say a couple words apropos of nothing, a little da-da-da-da-da, and then he'd just say, some girls are bigger than others again. Steven, what the fuck were you getting at, dude? I'm serious. Tell me, Stevie. I need to know. Steve, come on. What the fuck was that? That being said, this was their best record.
No,
You take that last song off. I say this is a record I could listen to back like all the way through and on my own.
No, I love this song. I love this album.
It's a good album.
It's funny and it's vulgar and there's a lot of high and lowbrow comedy that I think.
Yeah, I think that's sometimes a little vulgar to its own detriment in like one or two songs, but nothing too ridiculous.
No, and the wordplay, I think, has to be appreciated. I don't know if you pick up on that kind of thing. I don't know. Do you pick up on wordplay?
Well,
high lowbrow comedy.
I do, but I think there's a part of me I can't shake of the I hate Morrissey's guts. So like I was able to turn it off a bit, but there's some aspects of him that I can't shake.
You're stuck on this idea that like he's the king of like teen angst and gloom.
No, Robert Smith is the king of teen angst and gloom.
Okay, fine. But
don't
like,
tell me. If I had to choose between Cure and Smith, obviously I'm a Cure man.
I know that about.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's just knowing the kind of guy he's been over the years. He ticks a lot of the boxes for me of like what I don't like in celebrities, musicians, things like that. And so it's kind of hard for me to go, especially because a lot of this was like before, like a lot of the worst stuff came after the Smiths.
You can't unsee what
exactly. And again, that's why I've said I give a lot of credit to the guys, and I think Morrissey's a good singer. I actually think he has a good voice. I think it took an extra album to like figure out how to use it properly. But I think he's got a decent voice. But the thing is like, he's one of those guys that, like, I can't like, for example, I like Danzig. I like Danzig era Misfits. I like Sam Hain. I love all that stuff. I know Glenn Danzig can be an asshole. I'm not saying he is one. I'm saying he can be. But I can look past it. Because he hasn't done too much bad to where I can't. But Morrissey goes out of his way nowadays to where it's kind of hard for me to shake.
I can separate the two, so.
But see, you were into him before you probably knew about all that stuff. Whereas
Yes.
I didn't have the luxury. And I think that's the difference between how we both look at these albums.
Yeah, no. But I don't think, you can't look over how funny Morrissey is, too. And maybe you don't get that. I don't know.
I'm saying, it's for me, it would be a hard thing to do knowing what I know.
He has great humor.
But, again, to each their own.
Alright, so if you were gonna... So we both love this album.
Yeah, this is their best record, without question.
So, we both know it would be number 1.
Yeah, so for me, Queen is Dead, Meat is Murder, The Smiths.
Alright, for me, Queen is Dead, The Smiths, Meat is Murder. So we...
Yeah, so, at least we're in agreement about some stuff.
And
With Agree Some Girls Are Bigger Than Others is like one of the worst songs they ever wrote.
I felt like if we were going to agree on anything, it was going to be this album.
Yeah, and I was hoping we would agree on this one after listening to it. But yeah, so that's going to do it for our thoughts on The Queen is Dead. Let us know what you think about it in the comments section, how you rank the 3 albums we've just done. And, again, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Tell me that Steven is a beautiful man and I should just shut up.
You can tell him he's wrong.
Yeah, I'm not going to listen to it because I'm American. I don't buy into that nonsense. I don't need no European telling me what to do. No, I'm just teasing y'all. But yeah, so keep it here for next week's show where we talk about
The last one.
What is it called?
Strange
Ways. Here we go. I always forget what the first part of the album is. But don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you can get updates every time we upload something new. You'll get an update when the next episode comes up and anytime we put anything else up. So, till next time, guys.
That's it.
I'm Scott.
I'm Kaylin.
Reminding you. I'm trying to make her feel part of it. The rock and roll never forgets.
And neither do we.
That's right. We'll see you next time.